Other nonprofits are switching gears as COVID forces the cancellation of fundraisers and other indoor events. For the Lupus Research Foundation, a golf fundraiser replaced its annual indoor curling tournament in Blaine. As Mike Johnson reports, organizers say it's important to keep going as researchers get closer to a possible cure.
The skills needed to play golf and curling may seem as different as night and day, but champion curler Tara Peterson says maybe not.
With the mental game, they really translate. So when obviously I've been curling all summer and I've been golfing every day. So yes, I think they do translate.
The Core Trust for Lupus Golf Tournament is a way to unite curlers and golfers in a single cause, helping to fund research for lupus, an autoimmune disease that attacks healthy tissue and organs.
It might have got over, I don't know.
It turns out golf is also a good way to raise funds for the Lupus Research Foundation when COVID forced the cancellation of their longtime fundraiser.
COVID has been a huge challenge. We were used to running an amazing, largest pro-am in the world for curling event. Stellar, best curlers that you can imagine, all under one roof, nothing else like it. So we had to adapt.
60 golfers recently turned out for the tournament at Majestic Oaks and Ham Lake, a shot in the arm in a year that's made fundraising more of a challenge.
Well, it's extremely difficult because you can't have an in-person event. And on top of that, there's been such a huge economic effect on everybody's personal pocketbooks. There's not a lot of disposable income.
Golf is just one part of the adjustments that were needed.
So we've transitioned into, approaching our donors individually, doing more with corporate sponsorship, asking people to donate a portion of their paycheck.
An online curling tournament combined with golf is keeping the effort afloat at a time when a cure seems closer than ever. Mike Dietz was diagnosed more than 20 years ago.
They have a goal within 7 years. They're hoping to have a cure, which is fantastic that they can put a number to that, which means that means there's been progress, and they can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Another glimmer of hope is a new drug that may be even closer to approval.
When I was first diagnosed, there wasn't that kind of hope. We didn't have the technology, we didn't have the resources, we didn't have the people working on the genetic intricacies of learning how this disease works. Now we have ways to look at the source of inflammation as an example, and new drugs are coming down the pipeline.
It's the kind of serious progress organizers hope they can push forward. Next year's golf outing is already scheduled for July. For North Metro TV News, I'm Mike Johnson reporting.
The only drug to treat lupus, hydroxychloroquine, was in short supply when temporarily some believed it was an effective COVID treatment.